Sup internet, this is ChalionX, and I'm happy to present you with this special edition of my Pokemon Mono Poison type run. I'm calling this the plan, mainly because just the amount of grinding that has been involved in getting my Pokemon to a level where I can actually have a chance of defeating the Elite Four is very, very time consuming, and it's not really entertaining. I'm not finding it particularly enjoyable so far. I will definitely make sure to start recording if anything, particularly amazing happens, like a run into a shiny. But for right now, because of the lack of content, I decided to bring you this special video that, as its title says, and as I've said, is called The Plan. And I'm going to just be going over kind of my game plan for the Elite Four. So, let's begin. I will be going in with my team of Pride, Squish, Keegan, Inaku, Indy, and Big Red. First up is Lori. And I want to say that she starts out with her Dugong. Now, her Dugong, her Cloyster, and her Lapras, actually for that matter, also her Slowbro, are all share weaknesses to grass and to electricity. So Keegan and Pride are going to be my two main hitters for this, to try to kill those four of her Pokemon. Downside, they're both weak to ice. And all of those Pokemon know Ice Beam, except Cloyster, who just knows Hail, but knows Dive, which is going to be a problem. And then we have Jinx, and Jinx is weak to... The only thing we really have to beat Jinx with is Squish. I think that's going to be our best bet, is using Squish with Twin Needle to kill Jinx. Since Jinx is a special attacker, I think. I don't remember. I'm probably wrong. That's our best chance of beating Jinx. So, Squish, I expect you to succeed. On to Bruno. Bruno is probably going to be the easiest fight for us in the Elite Four. Probably going to be having Big Red take out the Onixes simply from the just opportunity to gain experience more than anything else. Though, Pride will be a good backup for that. Now, we get to the fighting Pokemon. Inaku's gonna probably... Actually, what am I saying probably? Inaku's going to be our heavy hitter for this, with Wing Attack. And there's not really much to say about Bruno. It's very straightforward. Kill him with flying attacks and water. And now that I think about it, going back to Lori, Keegan also has Mega Horn, so we could use that against Jinx. Just thought of that. On to Agatha. Agatha is going to be a pain. And honestly, my game plan to beat her involves Indy, Inaku using Bite a lot to counter the 2 Gengar and the Haunter. For her Golbat, Keegan with electricity to kill that stupid Confuse-Ray thing, hopefully dead. And then somebody's gonna take out her Arbok. I really don't know who, but somebody will kill that Arbok. And that's really the important thing you need to take away from this, is that Arbok will die. Now, Lance. I do not remember which Pokemon Lance starts out with. It is either Aerodactyl or it is Gyarados. I want to say it's Aerodactyl, but I could be wrong. Regardless, plan to take out Aerodactyl is with Big Red, with water. Pretty simple. To take out the Gyarados, I'm going to be using Keegan and Keegan's electricity to make it dead. And then we get the 2 Dragonairs and the Dragonite, which definitely complicate things. The Dragonair, the plan for them is Big Red. Big Red is going to be so very helpful in this battle because of Ice Beam. Ice Beam is extremely lethal to 4 out of 5 of Lance's Pokemon. That's Aerodactyl, 2 Dragonair, and the Dragonite. Ice Beam is my plan to beat this. Otherwise, it is going to be a lot of hammering at the Pokemon and hoping he doesn't heal them before I can kill them, which, it's gonna go how it goes. Finally, we have a rival. A rival, Turk, is going to be is going to be the hardest challenge. And all of it comes down to being able to bait him into doing what I want him to do. Obviously, he's going to be starting with his Pidgeot. So I will be starting with Keegan so that I can immediately electrocute it and kill it. After that, since it's a Psychic and Ground type Pokemon, 3 possible options will happen. Either it's going to be Alakazam or Executor, which are the 2 most likely. And because Keegan is part ground, there's a chance that he could send out Gyarados. As in the past, my key to taking out Psychic Pokemon has been Squish. So Squish has the job of killing both Alakazam and Executor, which is going to be tough. And Squish is going to have to perform at the top of his game. Isn't that right, Squish? Yeah, I'm glaring at you right now, Squish. Gotta do your job. Gyarados plan to kill Gyarados, same how, plan to kill the other Gyarados, is with electricity from Keegan. Rhydon, the plan to kill him is Pride. Now, you might be thinking, why would I want to use Pride when I have a perfectly good water Pokemon? The reason I'm not using Big Red is if for some reason the Rhyhorn comes out ahead of schedule, hopefully, Rhydon will be one of the last 2 Pokemon. If that one comes out early, I don't want to accidentally somehow lose Big Red, because Big Red is how we're killing that Charizard. The backup plan for Charizard is Keegan, but the main way to kill that Charizard is Big Red with Surf. Everybody on our team, except for Indy, and actually except for Indy in this battle, has a purpose, because Executor, the backup plan to take out Executor, and for that matter Alakazam, is Inaku. So pretty much it's going to be Keegan versus Pidgeot, Keegan versus Gyarados, Keegan or Squish versus Alakazam and or Executor, Pride versus Rhydon, and Big Red versus Charizard. And that is my game plan. That is the plan to beat the Elite Four. Thank you all for watching. I am sorry for the lack of content in November. It has been a very busy month for me, and now we're getting to the point where I just have to grind and it's not very entertaining. I will be back with a lot more content in December, and thank you all for watching once again. Have a good day, Internet.